What is it about acting that you love so much?
Well, it's the opposite of self-consciousness. I think we live an awful lot of our lives wondering how we're doing, what do we look like, how do we sound, what's our effect on other people. The release that you can get by inhabiting a role is a profound one. If you're really into it, if you know the dialogue really well, and if you're in tune with the theme of the story that you're telling, you get to disappear into this netherworld. What usually comes along with that is a type of electric creativity that would not exist unless you were an actor.
I really like that he said it's the opposite of self-consciousness. Mm-hmm. And the reason for that is because you're not you. When he's acting, he's someone else. And the reason I like that is because we've talked about this many times before. It's not just limited to actors. You don't have to be physically on stage in costume in order to embody a role, a different role.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you relate to that?
Totally relate to it. And I think there was something quite powerful in the way that he says that when you're embodying a role, whether it's on stage or in a film, you know, you're living in that kind of netherworld for that period of time. And that's totally the experience we have as actors and people in the performing arts. It's that kind of you're sinking into this world and completely immersing yourself into a character and the world of their, you know, reality. And that's a really exciting thing to experience. And those sorts of skills that we have as actors are things that can help us actually in everyday life, wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Something that we talk about quite a lot, actually.
Yeah. And my favourite part, it's easy to miss. There was one if.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if you remember.
Yeah.
He said, all of this, if. Do you remember?
I can't remember. What is it?
If you know your lines.
Yes.
Love that, because that is key. But
That's
obviously for Tom Hanks...
typical that I forgot that.
Yeah. For Tom Hanks, it's a small thing because, you know, he's Tom Hanks. But it's a big thing for most of us.
Yeah.
We have to, you know, it's something to remember that you can have lines, you can... You know, if you're giving a presentation, if you're in the business world, if you're giving a speech to your team, it's okay to have some sentences memorized.
Totally.
And a lot of people I speak to in the corporate world, they find that inauthentic or they're afraid to do that because they think that's not being genuine.
But I understand the fear, but then what the difference is with actors is that you train to learn the lines but deliver them with truth. And that is the difference, isn't it? It's a skill you have to learn. Line learning and then delivering the lines is the next level with that sort of authenticity.
Yep.
And that's really key. There's nothing wrong with having a script or lines, but it's about how you deliver it.
Yeah, and that's it. And if you can do that, you visit the ether.
The Netherland. Oh, I love it.
It's the opposite of self-consciousness. I think we live an awful lot of our lives wondering how we're doing, what do we look like, how do we sound, what's our effect on other people. The release that you can get by inhabiting a role is a profound one. If you're really into it, if you know the dialogue really well, and if you're in tune with the theme of the story that you're telling, you get to disappear into this netherworld.